Jeremy Campbell here from Wichita, Kansas. Jeremy, boy, an old Wolverine from up there in that Michigan area. What got you down here to Wichita?
Well, yeah, I started racing up around there and everything, and went on some professional tours. And then while I was on tour, the reason why I got down to Kansas was I met a girl, on tour, and her family's from down here. We had my crew chief almost lived from here for a while, and we actually moved down here and got to know each other, and just pretty much lately we just bought a house down here, got married, so that's kind of what moved me out here to Kansas. But I just love the sprint car racing too, so I had to keep some cars together to come out here and race. So,
man, you're a Jayhawker now, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Got your feet in the Kansas dirt, man.
Yeah,
you're a Jayhawker.
Yeah. Well, my girls went to K-State, so she's wanting to be a Wildcat there.
All right, last year, man, terrific year it sounds like. Points champion for NCRA,
yep.
Also for 81 Speedway.
Yep.
Man, that's really a big deal to win points championships in both. What was there a key to winning that championship?
Probably just the experience, because I've been racing since 2000, sprint cars, started 360s, ran some 410 stuff, ran with the Gumhouse series when they were still running, ran with the Owl Stars, and then ran 2 years with the Outlaws. So it's just, I pretty much ran almost every track around the United States, so just the experience helped out a lot last year. And just kind of settling down, just kind of taking it easy, taking my time, and actually kind of figured some things out. And I'm driving smart now instead of out of control. So, yeah.
That's a learning process in itself, right there, right?
Yeah.
Kind of fill us in on the car a little bit. What kind of chassis, motor?
Yeah. What I'm driving right now, I'm driving for Danny King. He has his E85 ethanol car. This year he put together a Maxim and one of his own motors. I'm not really sure on who's doing the motor yet, but it's a real great car. We ran it last year and everything, and he's a really good guy. He's a little tough around the edges, but he's good to get along with. So, but we should be doing pretty good here out here tonight. So,
as far as talking about tonight, what's going to be the track and the conditions like? I mean, here we are, first race of the season. Man, I mean, there's a ton of sprint cars. I haven't counted.
There's a lot of cars here. I wasn't really expecting. I was expecting a lot of cars, but not this many, and a lot of good name cars too. You got Lasowski, Brian Brown, Jack Dover, and then you got your NCRA regulars, and a lot of people from Nebraska. And this is my first time in the car this year. We went out for hot laps already. It's kind of like riding a bike for me now. I just got back in the groove, and everything was good. And put a new car together here this year, and everything shook down good, and motor runs great. So we should go out there and be real strong.
What about the track? I mean, I know.
Yeah, right now it's just really windy right now, and it was. I'm from Wichita, so I kind of know the weather conditions around here a lot, and it was muggy all week, so I figured it'd be kind of rough, tacky. But with this wind and sun today, it pretty much just dried it out, and there's a top groove, but the center's getting really dry quick, so hopefully it don't take rubber tonight.
Boy, a guy with your experience at this track, if the conditions really do change quite a bit, and I know you guys are running last, I think, after 2 other classes. So are you going to be able to keep up with that, do you think?
Oh yeah, I really like really tacky, hard, really tacky tracks that you can just drive your butt off on. But the dry slick we'll just have to work with a little bit. Just get the car good to where I like it, and just try to pedal it. And that's the key to dry slick, is just trying your footwork. Trying to pedal the car, keep the tires under you.
Okay, Jeremy, we're going to follow you around a little bit tonight, see how you and this crew performs out here, whether you guys are going to be on top of the game for the first night. And like you say, a lot of big competitors here, so it's going to be a tough one, but Cheese Works is going to be right there beside you, and we're going to try not to bother you, but we're going to probably be asking a lot of questions.
Yeah, no problem, anytime. So.
All right, well, like I say, we're going to go out with you in the heat race with a couple of cameras, and we'll see how things go. We'll talk with you here in just a little bit later.
All right, cool, thanks.
Well, Jeremy, we watched that first heat race. I know you're going to be starting inside on the pole in that 5th heat race. Did you see anything at all out there on that heat race that is going to change your mind about what you're going to do or where you're going to run?
Well, I seen the bottom, a couple people running the bottom pretty good, because I was going to get ready to shoot up to the top, but later on in that heat race, the top started coming in, so my original plan might work out pretty good. Just try to get to the top as quick as I can and just kind of stay out front in the clean air and just kind of roll.
Definitely a 2-groove track out there for that heat race. If it stays like it is, that's what you're going to be dealing with.
Yeah, right now it is, but I'm in the 5th heat race, so there's still 3 more races on it, so you never know if that bottom gear is going to go away or the top gear is going to go away, so we're just going to have to keep an eye on it and shoot for the best.
with the way it is, if you start on the pole, are you going to jump to the top? Or?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right now, I like the top. That's where I like to run up there. So.
All right. Well, we'll come back with you after you come back from the heat race and see what you thought and any changes to the car.
Sparks flying out of that thing when he got on it a little bit earlier. Jeremy Campbell, your defending NCRA Sprint Car champion, will lead the field down off of turn number 4. We get it green. The 21 trying to work his way up through lap number 1 goes to Campbell.
Is that where the sparks were coming from?
Yeah.
Just a needed adjustment or what?
No, it's just new titanium stuff. Just breaking it in.
Like down here, it looks like if you're not real careful, it'll left her down, lose her right front.
It was starting to push her just a little bit at the end, up on the top, but it wasn't bad.
Is it just that it's losing the right front?
I think
it's not
so,
really
yeah.
that's all the drive. You can probably pick that up a little.
Yeah, because I'm like, for some reason I'm really pedaling nice. I like how that throttle is so long. I can like keep the tires hooking up to the racetrack. Keep it,
It looked like down there a couple times, like if you weren't real smooth with it, it would like that, and it would, you know what I mean, like it's losing right
a
front.
little bit, not much, but it wasn't.
Killer up the top.
Where's my flashing light? This all on record, is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, Jeremy, man, you ran away with that race. I would suspect a guy would come in and want to say, let's don't change anything, but I know how sprint car racing is. And man, we've got a ton of features to go yet before we get to the A-Main. Basically, what are you guys going to do?
Pretty much, just keep an eye on the racetrack. I was starting to feel a little bit of rubber down out there, so if it does take rubber, we got to make a little minor changes here and there. But then this new car is great. The motor's really responsive. I can pedal it real good, and everything felt real good out there.
I know we talked earlier, and you talked about jumping to the top, and then I talked to you before you were ready to go out. You said, I'm going to change my mind, but boy, by the time you got out there, it looked like it was the way to fly.
I'd say each heat race was different. There was a bottom groove for a while, then there was a top groove for a while, then I went back to the top, and then to the bottom. I was like, well, shoot, then right there at the end of the heat race before we went out, there was a top groove, and I was like, screw it, I'll just run up top. I'm comfortable up there and everything, so I just ran up there and stuck up there.
Okay, starting position for the A-Main. You guys have been trying to calculate the points and everything. What do you think?
I think we're around like 6th or 7th. We're not sure yet, but we'll pretty sure be up front there somewhere, and hopefully we can do the same thing and keep going.
You might say there's going to be some heavy metal up front.
Yeah, there's a lot of good guys here tonight.
So you're going to have your hands full, but well, maybe Jeremy later on we'll be talking to you in the winner's circle. But I want to thank you a lot for letting us come along with you tonight and get to see what goes on in the pits. Enjoyed being here with you, and man, have some fun in that heat race.
Right,
heat race in the A-Main.
Yeah, thanks, I appreciate it.
All right.
Luke Cranston, Scott Lehman, Danny Lasowski, and John Freeman. Jeremy Campbell looking to bring them off at turn number 4. We'll try it one more time. Everybody's going to make it through 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Luke Cranston into turn number 4, down the front side, Lasowski. Ty Williams running in the 3 spot in that number 1 car. Then it's Freeman and Scott Lehman. Luke Cranston, your leader, the number 20. Lasowski in 2nd. Williams, Freeman, Lehman, Wood. It's still Luke Cranston, Danny Lasowski, and Ty Williams, your top 3. A great run right now for Luke Cranston off of turn number 4. Lasowski, Ty Williams in the number 1. Freeman.
85. Well, I feel tears welling up, going deep inside like my heart sprung a big break. And the stab of loneliness sharp and painful that I may never shake. You might say I was taking it hard when you wrote me off with the call. Don't you wager that I'll hide in sorrow when I might break right down ball. Well, the race is on and here comes pride up the backstretch. Heartaches going to the inside. My tears are holding back, trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running, true love scratch for another sake. The race is on and it looks like heartache, and the winner loses all.